Alright guys, glad to have you back today. My name is Weldon, and this is the Weldonator's Amputee Journey. Thanks for coming out today and joining me. I had to pull over for a second. I know this is the same spot again, it's near the house. My nub shrunk down, atrophied a little bit. So whenever that happens, I actually stand on my shin bone. So I got to pull over, fix it, because lately I have been kind of busting it open to where I cause it to bleed. And then I'm down for a little bit. It's got to heal up and close because being in a socket, there's no air, nothing that gets in there. So it gets bacteria quite easy. So you have to be very, very, very careful and clean it and keep it very clean, especially during this time of season whenever it's scorching in the hundreds. Today is only high, it's supposed to only be 97, I think is what it is. So there's that for a good thing. But I had to pull over and I figured I'd talk to y'all for a second while I'm changing my leg. Hope you don't mind. This morning, it was kind of a tough morning for me. If y'all notice, I put out that solo scooter stealth packing journey. Is my first solo trip and first stealth packing trip, and it's really excited about showing y'all that. So I put out the short this morning, and I had a TBI moment, and what that means is it's traumatic brain injury. And during my accident, I actually had a traumatic brain injury, and I was in a coma for 27 days. When I came out of the coma, I went all the way back to infancy, and basically my mom had to raise me all over again twice from a baby. But yeah, I'll get more into that later on. That's just another little tidbit of the accident. So basically what that is my front lobe, I believe is what it was. I'm still learning. It's been 15 years, almost 16, and I'm still learning about this stuff. But yeah, my front lobe, I wasn't wearing a helmet during my accident. And my front lobe was all kind of, I called it scrambled eggs. It swole up, so they had to put, from what my mom told me, a tube here. I see the scar there, a tube here and a tube here to drain the fluids out of my brain. So, and they were telling my parents, if I make it out of the coma, and that's a big if I make it out of the coma, I'll be in a vegetative state. Well, through all the prayers and all of God's grace, show me mercy, I came out like I am now, not being in a vegetative state, not needing a bunch of assistance, basically able to, how do I say it properly? I'm not sure, so I can't really say anything other than I came out better than what anybody, all the doctors were saying I was going to be, because I was either supposed to end up dead or not, like I said, in a vegetative state. So, and thank God I didn't end up in either one. Did die twice though in my accident. Once at the scene of the accident, and then once 3 days in my coma, I flatlined again. But yeah, I was going somewhere with that, y'all. I really was. Oh yeah. So this morning I had a TBI incident where my brain was not connecting well, and so I did that short. I uploaded it for you, put it on YouTube, and then I looked at my GoPro and I was like, okay, I'm done with that now. Not really realizing and thinking that I have to make a video of this still to put the SD card in. And the whole thing, I was actually going to switch SD cards so I could start making the film for that stealth camper. Well, in my mind, since I just saw it on my phone and I just saw it on the camera, I was like, I'm done with it. So I deleted it. So I'm not going to have the video for that short. I completely deleted all the footage for everything on the whole entire SD card. And pretty bummed out about that, y'all. Really wanted to show that to y'all because it was my very first one, but there'll be many more now. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you. So what today what's going on is I'm going to pick up at the street where I left off last. I'm not recording anything from here on out, and when I get back to the street to where we left off last time, I think it was called Allen Heights. I'll pick up recording there and we'll film all the way to the base camp, because it's gonna be the same route that we took last time going in. So if there's anything interesting happen, then I will turn the camera on and let y'all see that. But as for now, there's a little bit about my accident. I'm sorry about that. I kind of wandered off on that speech a little bit about the this morning's incident and got into my accident. I apologize. If you want, let me know down in the comments, and I'll make a video specifically of my accident, like what happened and all the stuff I went through. Again, remember, I was all told everything because I was in a coma for 27 days. Went all the way back to infancy. I forgot all of my past. Basically from that day that I had my accident back, I forgot everything. So every day that if I'm talking to somebody and I'm talking about something I did before, they're talking about something that they did, and I've done it, a light bulb will go off and I'll have a flashback, I guess we'll call it, and I'll get that memory. The memory will come back. So that's pretty cool still, 15 years later, so kind of having deja vus. Pretty neat to me, if you ask me. But anyways, wanted to share a little bit with y'all. Meant to just pull over and fix my leg, but this happened, this conversation. But yeah, I'll pick y'all back up at that street whenever we left off. All right, y'all. See y'all in a little bit. All right, everyone. As you can see, we are back to where we left off last time, Allen Heights and Brookridge. And like I said, this is like the halfway point from home to base camp. Let me see. Yeah, we're at 7.4 miles. I started on a fresh 100% charge this morning, right off the wall. And we're still at 100% with 81.2 volts. That's really good, y'all. So this trip is really an easy trip for the scooter, it shows. Here we go, y'all. We're gonna finish it up here. There you go, y'all. I was able to zoom in a little bit for y'all because you can actually see the lake now. Before, you couldn't see anything. I mean, literally it was lake bottom, rock. It's actually not as deep as you would think it is right in here. Like, seriously, it's pretty shallow. Yeah, the water's finally up. I think we're still like a tenth below, but that ain't nothing. That takes maybe a sprinkle. We'll be full again. But yeah, I want to come out here and see how long it took to get to base camp. And it doesn't take that long. It was only, like I said, okay, I was wrong, but maybe about 13.5 miles or 12.5 miles to get here. Been doing a little bit of rolling around, it's about 14 now, so yeah, I can make it out here just fine with gear and all. Do some stealthers. But it seems like the safest time to come out here would be during the actual week. I'm gonna head back to the house, and what I'll do is on the scooter rides, I'm not gonna film anything back because y'all have already seen it coming here. Actually, I'm going back the same way I came, and there's a spot that I saw for a stealther that I want to check out. So I'll bring y'all back for that one. All right, y'all. What's going on, guys? Sorry about this. Didn't end up making it home. Ended up breaking down on the side of the road. The back tire went flat on me. I guess I ran over some glass or something. So now I'm waiting for a ride to be picked up, and I want to let you know that why I'm not going to check out the other stealth spot that I was going to check out at. So hopefully I know everything's gonna be fine, but I might have to replace that back tire now, which is all good. We'll see what's up when I get to the house. All right, y'all, but I want to say bye to y'all, and hope y'all enjoyed the ride today. Remember, you gotta ride that tasty wave.